Mom, and welcome back to Don't Think the Box. Today I don't have a subscription box for you, but sort of a big haul, H-A-U-L, of stuff that I got from Wish, I think, but I can't be really sure because I ordered some things somewhere in April/May. Then I got some mails asking me, did you get this stuff? Because we didn't get confirmation from our shipper. I said, no, I didn't get my stuff. And then all of a sudden, well, in the course of almost a month, I've been getting a package or two a week, meaning that I have now 8 packages, whereas I'm pretty sure that I only ordered 3 things. So we'll see what we get inside and probably discover some things that are actually for my husband but got mislabeled because we paid with the same credit card. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, which I will open one by one. But because I don't want to seem greedy, I'm going to start with the smallest package. Ooh. So this is definitely something for me because I did order a fountain pen, and I wanted this one specifically because it's a demonstrator pen. Actually, I don't know if it shows up better on white, but these are called demonstrator pens because you can see through the barrel, so you can always check how much ink is left. Boop, boop, boop. And the way to do this is to either you can do it with the nib on it as well. I prefer to I better demonstrate this demonstrator pen once I get some ink, but we'll do that later, and then I'll explain how it works and what the pros and cons of a pen like that. I was looking for a better word, but I don't know it in English, so you'll just have to wait and see. More packaging. Ooh! Oh, this is so cute. Okay. It's somewhat disappointing because I do remember ordering some ink bottles, but I didn't know it was going to be this tiny, but then I also didn't know it was going to be shiny. And now it's so tiny and shiny. I don't know if this shows up properly on camera but obviously we will be swatching this later, and then I hope I can show you how pretty it is. And I do think I got some things twice, simply because the shipping was slow, and the comment that I gave that I did not receive my pens. Ooh. The comment that I gave that I did not receive my pens was probably interpreted by the company that they needed to ship it again. But now that I've opened it, I'm seeing that I got a different pen, which is weird because I don't remember ordering one with a gold trim. So maybe they ran out and they sent me just another one that looks a little bit the same. Ooh, oh. It does look quite different though, because this does not unscrew. The barrel does not unscrew. Oh, and the, ooh, whoa. Okay, I will have to get used to that, I think. It is a very weird mechanism to fill my pen. How to fill a pen anyway. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, I think. We'll just continue opening until it makes sense. In comparison, this opened very easily. Ooh. Oh. I thought it was a shadow of something, but it's just ripped up packaging that got in between. Ooh. Although, oh, I ordered a glass pen, but as you can see, it got a little damaged on its way here, so I will have to find some glue, super glue, and try to fix it. That's really sad because it's really pretty. Although I must say they did not listen to my color specifications. I definitely did not order a white one. The color I would normally order would be green or pink. Oof. But it doesn't matter as long as the pen point is good. Actually, I don't know if it will show up on white, so I'm going to show you with my hand and try to zoom in. The shape is really pretty though, so I hope I'll be able to fix it. And if I can't, I'll probably still be able to use it. It's just a shame that it broke. Another box that seems to have gotten some damage. Ooh, ooh, okay. Another demonstrator pen, which is really pretty, but it came with extras. Oh, so this is probably if you want to fill it, because this one has a sealing ring. You can see it very well normally. Show it on white. This one has a sealing ring. So it means, normally it should mean that instead of using a converter to fill up, you can fill the entire barrel with ink, which is why they have given us an ink dropper. Now, since they have also given us a converter, I will not be using ink to fill up the entire barrel because that will look very pretty, but I don't feel that it's going to be very safe. And since we got a converter anyway, there's no, oh yeah, I have to get the ring out. Boop. Something in a box. Ooh. Okay, this is another demonstrator pen, but one that I did order separately and specifically because this is a demonstrator pen of a more well-known brand. It is namely a Moon Man, and one that is also meant to be filled right in the barrel. They give us this very fancy looking glass dropper for it. And since they did not include a converter, I will have no choice but to fill... I'm so clumsy today. I will have no choice but to fill up the barrel. But because it is a well-known brand that is specifically known for this barrel, I will give it a shot. It's so pretty though. It's probably unfair to be calling favorites before I even swatched them, but it's so pretty. 2 more packages to go. And at least one of these should be another glass pen, because I do think I ordered 2 of those. But they're a lot bigger than the packages that I have left, are a lot bigger than the one this one came in. So I hope it's the same glass pen but just better packaged so it isn't broken. But I don't know. So we'll see. A big box, which I am apparently holding upside down. Boom. If there's anybody who can speak or read Chinese or Japanese, no, it's Chinese, do let me know. I only recognize this character, which means stars, star. And I think this, like, this might mean like universe or Milky Way or something. Anyway, it's been a very long time since I've studied Chinese. I do like the box though, it's very pretty. Let's see what's inside. Right. Ink and a glass pen. Which leads me to believe that I maybe should not have gotten the separate ink and the separate glass pen. Oh, look how pretty that is. I don't know if it, I really don't know if it shows up on camera, but it has like gold flecks and twirls all along the handle. It's really pretty. It's also a little heavier than the other one, so it's going to be very well balanced, I hope, I think. And we also get like a little glass stand, so you can rest your pen. Like you put this on your desk and you rest your pen like this, so you don't get any ink on your desk or paper. You can just rest it. Pretty self-explanatory actually. We get a glass cup, presumably to put the ink in, which I think is a bit unnecessary because these are really small bottles of ink. These are also actually kind of shiny. Doesn't name the colors, it doesn't, it just says ink. Well, it does on this one. So we get like a dark purple, green, a pink, and a yellow slash gold, or maybe an orange. Again, we'll see that when we swatch, but they do all seem to be shiny. So I hope you can see the shininess on camera, and if not, I will try to show you when we will be swatching these. All right, this was really, really, really pretty. And this kind of looks more like the thing that I would actually have ordered, so pretty sure this was one of the boxes that I should have gotten and have gotten. And then the last thing, which is also very, very heavily packaged. So I hope my scissors get to it. I like to use these because they're gold and fancy, but they're actually not very good. As in, I mean, they're scissors and they work obviously, but they're not the sharpest. Ooh, bubble wrap. And now it's packaged in tin foil, which I really don't understand. I mean, bubble wrap, sure, absorbs shocks and keeps your package safe. Tin foil? I'll carefully remove this. It also says universe, like here. But really, tin foil? I'm confused. Boop. I'm presuming this is going to be one of the things that they send me twice. It isn't. It's a huge pack of ink. Ooh, and I really don't know why we get this one, but there's like a little scrap of sandpaper in here. And we have a huge, well, not a huge, we have a set of 10 bottles of ink. And ooh, that's even prettier. Look at that. It's black on one side, but it has like this rainbow glitter twirls all over the handle, and a different style of nib, which I'm going to compare them so you can see those. The one in the first box was rounded, and this one is a lot more straight. The twirls are carved in differently too, but I don't know if you can actually see that. And then quite a lot of bottles of ink, and now I'm going to have some fun with them. Look at all these lovely little colors. I'm really, really surprised that we got such a big set of colors. I didn't anticipate it. On the other hand, I do find that most of the colors are kind of light, so I probably won't be using them for actual writing, but more for doodling or sketching or even drawing and coloring in. Also, I don't seem to see a lot of the glitter effect, because almost immediately after I've shaken all the bottles, the glitter just drops down again, which is a little sad, but something I will probably learn to work around, because it's actually quite easy to shake the bottle very well and then pour a little bit into a tiny cup and use that, because the ink won't have so much place to seep down, and also you have a smaller amount of ink, so it's something that you can work around. It's not ideal. On the other hand, these were like super cheap, so I'm in no position to really complain. About the glass pen that I used, it's the one that got a little broken, which I will try to fix, but it's not really important because I found that the balance was quite good. Like with all pens, you do have to find some sort of like the sweet spot where the slant or the curve of the nib is perfectly suited to your hand. A glass pen is a little bit more difficult than another pen because you have no indication of what's the top and what isn't, which you usually have with a pen that it has an actual nib. But even so, and even though it was a very new pen, I did find that it worked really well. It feels a little scratchy, but that is entirely my fault because I don't put a lot of ink on the nib every time that I switch colors, because otherwise I would have to color in like half a page with the same color, and that's obviously not very interesting for you to watch, and also doesn't give me any more information about the ink or the pen than even a little drop will do. So in conclusion, if you're new to glass pens, do give them a try. You can usually find them either in like second-hand shops or flea markets or even online for really cheap. And they hold ink a lot longer than your average dip pen. And they also look a lot better. I mean, like I used the most standard, most bland one of all the threes that I got, and even that pen is absolutely beautiful to look at, even though it's like partly broken. So I have really no negatives. About the inks, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend buying this sort of stuff online. As I said, it was really cheap, so I'm not disappointed, but they're probably not colors or sizes or qualities that I would have picked up in a shop. So you have to make up your own mind about that. But for now, I'm going to close this little book and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!